G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I am going to try this effect again and to see if I can do a little bit better on it. I'm going to change the mold as well. This is my large crystal edge mold, so it's really chunky and organic. I wrote on the back what I did so I can follow it again. I do like to do that. Now this mold is the crystal trinket tray, crystal edge. It's similar to this one. Do you remember this one? See how the crystals are higher on the edges and then it's lower in the middle? So this is the druzy edge. It's only got sort of fine crystals, and this is the crystal edge. So the crystal edge is chunkier. So that's what it's going to look like. Now, I've never tried this effect in this sort of mold. I've done something else with it, but it didn't work, so the video's not up yet, but that's why it's stained. Well, the stones stained it. Sometimes, like the stones that you buy are just coloured, and then, yeah, they stained the mold. But anyway, it won't show on the new piece. It's just into the silicone. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to use the same resin, the Transparante. This one I used 210 grams. This one I think I'm going to need a bit bigger because it is deeper. So I've got in here 150 grams of A and 100 grams of B of the Resin Pro Transparante resin. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some clear, and this is going to be for my white. So if you saw that video, you kind of know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 30 grams. Just pouring it onto my stick so it doesn't splash too much. Oops, I've got a little bit more. Doesn't matter. All right, so that's the first one. It's going to be the white, 30 grams. And this one I used 0.5 of a gram. And I think it was a bit much, so we'll zero that. That's what I'm using. You could use, I guess you could use any white paste really. I'm just using this one because this is what they used on Instagram. I'm sort of trying to follow an Instagram recipe. So I'm going to do 0.3. It's 0.28, 0.32. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So that's that one. I'll stir that later. This one is just going to be for my stones. I'm just going to add a little bit of resin for that. And I'm going to add, I'm doing purples and pinks, so I'm just going to sort of add some of these. These are probably the ones that stained it, but anyway. We'll add some pinky purpley ones. Pretty sure they were the ones that stained them. Stained my mold. Oh, I can't get it back on now. Get in there. Okay, that'll do. I'll fix it later. And then a little bit of gold. Chuck that in there. Right, so that's my stones. Some pinky purple and some gold. Let that sit aside. So what I want to do now, because this area here is lower than this, if I pour my white in first, like I did with this one, it's all going to run to the edges. So what I want to do is I want to put some of my purple around the edge first. So I'm going to add 30 grams, oops, again, 30 grams in this little cup. And this will be for the purple around the edge there. And then another little cup of 30 for my usual puddles, and we'll just see how that goes. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I should probably just stick to my original mold, but I wanted to try it in this one. Now this one is just going to have 15 grams. Actually, I might do 20. Let's do 20. So when I did the teal one, I did teal and black. Oh gosh, how did I go over? 28. Just want to go 20. not concentrating. Okay, so that's that one. That's going to be the pink, that's going to be the purple. And then whatever I've got left is going to just be for my clear push at the end. So for this one, I added 30 grams and 5 drops of the teal. Oh gosh. It is the Octopus Fluid Resin inks. It's not alcohol inks, they're resin inks. Not sure if that's the same as acrylic inks. I don't know. So this is Wisteria. And I did 5 drops of teal. So let's try 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do 3 first. I'll do 3 in both of them. 1, 2, 3. So each color can be a little bit more or less concentrated. You just don't know until you've done it. I know pinks and yellows, they're not very concentrated at all. I always have to add more, especially the yellows. It looks quite dark in there, but you can see on the side of the cup there, it's not that dark. If your colors are too dark, you get a different effect. It's like the white can't drop through properly, so you just got to be careful of, you know, how dark you're making it. Gosh, it's hard to know. I'm going to do another one in each. So that's 4 of Wisteria. I'll stir those up later off camera, just so that you're not watching me stir. And then Sweet Cherry, I'm going to do the middle. And when I did the black, I only did 2 with the black, but that's quite strong, the black. I'll go 5. 5 of Wisteria. Oh, I need another stick. Oh, this will have to do. I may add another drop to the purple. Okay, so that's 5. You can see it there. Still transparent. Let's see what this is looking like with 4. And you can see that looks lighter than the pink. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do 5 in each. So everybody's got 5. Everybody's got 5 drops. All right, I'm going to stir these up and then I'll come back to you. Just finishing stirring the white. I'll have a look at it. So this is a paste or a dye. It's not an alcohol ink. It's still a bit streaky. Make sure that you mix it really well. Just to dissolve into that resin. Hope it works. Okay, I was kind of hoping to have like clear crystal edges, but I think once it's all blended, it's probably going to have edges like that again, which is fine, but if you're adding white, it's going to mix, isn't it? All right, let's have a look at that. Okay. So it's, oh, no, it's a bubble. I thought it was glitter. So it's pretty opaque there, but when I tilt it, you can see where it's thinned out. You can still see that sort of color on the stick. All right, so normally what I would do when I did this one, I would add my white first, but like I said, I don't want the white all running into the edge. So I'm going to start with some of the purple, and we're going to put that around the edge first. And I'm just sort of guesstimating here with the 30 grams. Probably could have gone a little bit more, but that's fine. Does look quite dark, doesn't it? Oh gosh, maybe I should have stuck to the 3 drops. We'll see. We'll see. All right, that's that one done. Clean my stick. I don't know if that's something in there or whether that's a bit of a resin that I've dropped. It's probably resin from my finger. Baby wipes are great. All right, so now we're going to start with the puddle. There's my torch. I forgot I needed to fill that one up. I'll have to use this little dude. I can see some bubbles collecting there around the edge. Okay. All right, so now we start with the puddle. And I'm just going to pour my white in. And stick. And then pour the purple in. You right, little puppy? What's happening? Not sure. I'll go check on her in a minute. All right, and then the pinky color in the middle. Sweet cherry, pinky red. It's basically red, but I guess it's got like a slight pink tinge to it. Okay, and then the clear. So, don't know how much this mold holds, but I'll just keep pouring. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. So it was 250 grams in total. Can hold a little bit more, but that's fine. We don't need to fill it all the way. It's pretty full. Pretty full. All right. What's going on here? A little drop of something. All right, now let's put our stones in the center. Well, we can still see the center. Hopefully it will close over. All we can do is hope that it will. Okay, there we go. That will do. Beautiful. Light little torch. Not sure what's going on over here. I don't think I dropped any. No, I haven't even used the isopropyl alcohol. I don't think I dropped any in there. All right, I'm going to cover it now. When I did this one, I was going to do a time lapse, but it really didn't do much. It just kind of ended up looking like a mess on the back there. No real pattern. So I'm just going to cover it so that a fly doesn't get stuck in there and ruin it. And I'll come back to you in a few hours and see what happens. Yeah, look, I don't know if it's going to move in the same way as the other one did because it's got the dropped edges. So yeah, we'll find out together. It's cured. The edges were the little tiny little sort of thin bits. It's a little bit soft still. If I push my nail into it, it makes a dent, but I think I can, if I'm really gentle, just pull those edges apart. Because I'm really excited to see if it's worked. It's very dark. Like this one, it looks different to this one. This one, yeah, this one seems to have more white on the back. There's a little bit of white floating on the back, but I think different colours also react differently. So we'll see. See what happens. Nearly there. Probably could have waited an extra hour, but I don't want to wait an extra hour. Okay, here we go. Let's get that out. Oh, it's a bit of clear in the middle there. What are we stuck on? Oh, don't tell me I've stuck on something. Nope. Have I? No. Let me have a look. I think it's all right. Just a bit of the crystal there. Oh, there we go. Ah, look. Oh, that wasn't a very good reveal, was it? It was pop. Here it is. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool. Those little bits in there. I've got a few little bubbles. Normally when I put my white on, I kind of bang it like that, you know, to get the bubbles off the white. But I didn't do it because I kind of just wanted to get the other layers in. Wow, that's really different, isn't it, you guys? Where this is that's where the white has gone over into that purple. You know how I poured it like that and I poured the purple around the edge? So the purple's gone into the edge, and then when I put the white in, it kind of spread a little bit over the top. But we've got that two-tone. That is so cool. Look at that. I can't get over these little petally things in the middle. I have no idea what that's from. I didn't get that last time. So different. Totally different. I don't know. Just a different mold, I guess. So the resin's moving differently. Who knows? But it's really pretty. Can you see the, like, through there? I don't know if you can. Not sure if you can. I'll just pop that there. I don't want it, because it's a bit soft. I don't want it sticking to my board. I'm just going to get you down. Let's see if I can show you. I'll go up here to this light. So you can kind of see, you can see through in the center there. Look at those little, I don't even know what they are. They're like little baby petals in the center of the pink. How cool's that? That's really nice. Let me know what you think of it. Was not expecting, I didn't really know what to expect, but yeah, that's really pretty. And I mean, you don't see a lot of pink in the center. More so when it's up like that, you see more pink. Definitely see more pink in the center than when it's on a solid background. But there you go. I'll take a nice photo of it anyway. I'll try and get the light behind it. And yeah, we'll see what you think of it. Now, before I go, let's see if we can see this crystal edge. I don't know if we can pick it up. Crystal edge. Would look amazing in just a clear edge. What I could potentially do, and maybe not do the purple quite so dark. Where's my mold gone? Oh, it's right there. Oh my gosh. All right. What I could do, if I wanted to have this whole section clear, so it looks like crystals, is pour resin in there and let it cure. So when you unmold, this whole section from here across is going to be, you know, like a transparent crystal look. Especially if you do it in like a pale amethyst or something like that. Pour it in there, let it cure, and then come back. Yeah, let's do that. And then come back and do our puddle pour. And then we won't see this two-tone. I mean, if you want to see it, by all means do it that way. But if you don't, there, we can pour it like that. But let me know, do you prefer the two-tone like this? Or do you think it would look better with clear, like pale purple or something amethyst in there, and then do that Larimar or puddle pour in the center? Let me know what you think. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see any more? Gee, the purple looks quite dark there. It is dark now. I've just had my dinner and I thought, I'm going to come and unmold. So it is a bit darker now in the studio. There it is. So pretty. All right. Thanks again for watching. See you again real soon. Bye for now.